I grew up in Mansfield, so I was actually a graduate of Mansfield Senior High, and I moved away after high school. What brought us back to Ohio was really knowing that this was a great place to grow up. It was a wonderful place to be raised, and it was really where we wanted to raise our children, and having the benefit of family nearby and cousins for my children to play with. I was working at as a hospital-employed physician, and Dr. Dean, who is one of my partners now, and I met during our fellowship year. And she reached out a couple of times to me and asked if I was ready to make the move to Crystal Clinic. The first time I said, no, I think even though things aren't perfect here, I don't think I'm ready to move yet. And she reached out again and I said, you know what? It's time. I'm ready to move and make that dedication to foot and ankle where I can really be supported like I can't be supported anywhere else. I was really into art. I was an art major for a few years in college, and so I like sculpture and I like just hands-on things. And when I was in medical school, I was doing an orthopedic rotation, and one night I stayed late and I got to scrubbing on a case when a trauma came in and there wasn't enough help. And from that moment on, I knew I wanted to work with hardware in the OR and I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon. Outside of work, I like to be active with my family. I live in Mansfield, so in the winter, we're at snow trails all the time, skiing. I was not a skier growing up. I was a swimmer and a soccer player. My husband's the skier. We also like to golf, which is not something I grew up doing either. It's also one of my husband's sports, so I had to learn that later in life. But I love running. I love swimming. We love being outside, riding bikes on the bike trail, hiking, all that kind of stuff. What I like most about being a surgeon is seeing a patient when they're in a place where they have something going on that's really affected their life. When I see them at final follow-up and they have a look on their face of relaxed relief compared to how I saw them at their first appointment when they were scared and not knowing what was going to happen and how everything was going to turn out, is really the greatest thanks that I could have from anybody. I think that the people that work at Crystal Clinic are ultimately what makes Crystal Clinic so great. It is a place where we have unparalleled outcomes, and that is because of the dedication of every single person that walks in the door every day to take care of our patients.